tonight. From Bills Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. On the return, Deontay Harris. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
On the return.
So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They are led out by an 8-time Pro Bowler in his 16th season out of Cal. It's Aaron Rodgers.
I think Aaron Rodgers is one of the poster boys for persistence and belief in self. Because coming out of high school, he had 0 scholarship offers in the D1 level. Went to a junior college, went to Cal, and just blew up there. And then, of course, as a first-round draft pick, but a lot lower than what he expected in the first round, and then had to sit behind Brett Favre for a few years in Green Bay before getting his shot. Now he's probably one of the better quarterbacks that we've seen come down the pipe.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Aaron Rodgers sacked.
Getting into the act on the opening drive here with a sack. And remember, they had 5 last week.
And they saw that on film, and that meant that they had to get together. Offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach, offensive line coach, receivers coach, and say, how do we beat this pressure? Because everyone has to win against the defense.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and I think the Chiefs have it. They do. So here are the Chiefs now as they get set for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on, we know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator say right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 3 catches, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
On second down now, it's Connor. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line.
At the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Frank Gore, the veteran who sits 3rd all-time in rush yards. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
On play action, now Rodgers. Got his man, that's Tyrell Williams. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
At the 41-yard
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Tackle made at the 38.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 29.
Buffalo Bills.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Now he's flushed out left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
On the keeper. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 24-yard line.
On the counter, Gore. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Frank Gore is the ball
Here
carrier.
comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. This is the tight end fan. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Chiefs' 10-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Noah Fant, his 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are on the board first here tonight.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. To return, it's Cam Sutton. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. at their own 27-yard.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. David Onyemata breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to look. He's got a man. Complete. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory.
To number 16.
A big play there on the catch and run. 74 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
At the 5-yard line. A pickup at 2. Brings up second and
that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Robert Tonyan, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Folk connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Brought down by the cornerback, William Jackson.
Brings up second.
On 2nd and 9. Rodgers going right side here, and that's complete. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
44-yard line.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the play.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 33. Now Connor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. Rodgers. Now he'll escape to his left. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 8.
He'll try and run for it with Connor. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on fourth down here. They'll run for it with Connor, and I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. No dice for Sean McDermott in the offense, and the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on fourth, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much fourth downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on fourth down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. He has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. The throw over the middle taken in. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
And the first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield. for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They'll run it with Kamara, and this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. And oh, it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. 2nd interception for him now here in this 1st half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Caught left side, Williams. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And a throw right sideline is complete.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Final shot before half for Rodgers. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have the show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, guys, thanks very much. We'll get back with you shortly. But first, let's take a look at what's coming up this weekend around the NFL. One of the best of the early games, we'll highlight it there. The Giants in for a stern test at home at MetLife Stadium, as that promises to be a tight one. In the late afternoon games, the place to be might very well be Denver, Colorado, where it'll be the Broncos taking on the Miami Dolphins. And then finally, a good one on Sunday Night Football between the LA Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, in our game, each team able to manage just 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 is our score. And for the call of the second half, we send it back to our
set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
On the tackle.
They run it again with Kamara.
Alvin Kamara on the carry.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll drop to throw. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will have a Chiefs first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Kansas City.
A very solid gain of 27. Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Deontay Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Harris to return it.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game. This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Rodgers. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and the 11th.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
Here's Johnny Hekker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taken from just outside the 30.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They were winners last week, defeating the Raiders, and right now they're in the driver's seat here as they start off 1st and 10. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
The ball carrier.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Again, it's Kamara. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Adam Butler there on the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
The drive will start with Connor. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
A gain of 4. It's now
back to the ground, this time with Gore. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
Gore, the ball carrier. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
On 3rd down, it's Connor. And he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line.
That's good.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the
They struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23-yard line. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
2nd and 7.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. The throw complete here to Williams. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 42. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Curtis Samuel, the intended target. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll make it second and short.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Tyrell Williams, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. That time, a 9-play drive, and it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Sutton now to return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
A loss of 4 yards.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. On the ground, Kamara. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. He'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Bills' 45-yard line.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays. Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll look to throw again. Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Down by Trey Boston.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Deontay Harris on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. On 1st down, Rodgers. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Coverage there by the former 1st-round pick, William Jackson.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. He dumps this off underneath to Gore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
At the 46-yard line.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
Brings up third down, and
to throw is Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. A 10th carry for Kamara. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. So second and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Here's Kamara off the draw, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
Chiefs 24, Bills 14.
So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Now Rodgers. This is the tight end Fant. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup there. And the Bills will move the chains.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
24.
But Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.